It was 2017 when Microsoft launched a powerful service called Xbox Game Pass and relaunched the slogan, "Play for All." The performance of this service has been so good that over the past 3 or 4 years, Game Pass has always been mentioned as one of Microsoft's strengths and has led many gamers to buy Microsoft's 8th and 9th generation consoles. The Game Pass service currently has more than 25 million users, which is increasing. But what made Game Pass so popular? The first answer that comes to mind is the extraordinarily reasonable price of this service. To use the service normally, just pay $10 a month. Ultimate mode of service is priced at $15 per month, which is about a quarter of the price of a full game. However, for the first month of subscription, you only have to pay $1. $1 seems like a fair offer to try out World Day games, doesn't it? But affordability can't be the only reason a service is popular. Therefore, the popularity of Game Pass then has other reasons. Among these reasons are the large collection of games for this service. As you know, many new games are available to users on the same day, which means that a large number of gamers can experience these games only by paying for subscriptions. Microsoft has launched the Xbox S series and launched this service, making it possible for many people around the world who could not buy the console or its games. This issue has added to the popularity of Microsoft company in recent years, and gamers who, due to living in poorer countries, were not able to play the games of the day, now thanks to Microsoft can experience these games at the same time as the global supply. Naturally, when Microsoft or Sony take an innovative action, everyone expects a suitable response from the competing company. In recent years, too, with the growing popularity of Game Pass, everyone expected Sony to introduce a similar or alternative service. This seems to be happening soon. Sony's new service, known by its codename Spartacus, will be unveiled months ahead, according to published reports. There is not much information available about this service yet, but in this video we are going to review the guesses and predictions surrounding the service. So stay with me. The first question for Spartacus is, what is the difference between it and the PS Plus? As you know, the PS Plus has been the main Sony service for years. By purchasing a subscription for this service, users can use a variety of privileges such as free download of selected games each month, special discounts and the ability to play online. Sony, on the other hand, also has another service called PS Now, which is slightly different from the PS Plus. By purchasing a PS Now subscription, you can access and stream a collection of old PlayStation games. Of course, Sony has put some of these games to download, which if you download, you can also experience them offline. But now let's get back to the main question. Is Spartacus supposed to be something different than the PS Plus or PS Now? In response to this question, we have to say, yes. Spartacus seems to be merging two old services and providing a better experience to its audience. According to the information available, the Spartacus service will have 3 levels. The first level of access will have many similarities to the PS Plus service. Subscribers can subscribe to the service and benefit from its privileges by paying a fee that is not yet known the exact amount. These privileges are likely to be the same as the privileges that the PS Plus service currently offers to audiences, and users will be able to access special discounts and online gaming functionality. The second level of access, in addition to the privileges we enumerated, allows users to access a full archive of PS4 and PS5 games. In fact, it can be said that Sony combines two PS Plus and PS Now services at this level of access, allowing users to access both services at the same time. At the third access level, users will have access to a large archive of classic PS1, PS2, PS3 and even PSP handheld consoles, in addition to all the privileges mentioned in previous cases. At this level of access, users will be able to experience long demos of world-famous games before they are officially released. On paper, Sony seems to be going to spend a lot of time and capital on the new service and enter the arena strongly in the arena of matchback competition. But will Spartacus come up with enough to dissuade gamers from buying Xbox and move toward buying PlayStation? Here we will discuss this issue. With the explanations so far provided about Spartacus, this Game Pass service seems to be similar in many ways. In fact, the goal is both to make it easier for users to access old and new games, as well as lower the cost of playing games. So what will be decisive? The first factor Sony should think about is the placement of many AAA games on the Game Pass service as soon as they are released. In the last years, many of the world's major games have been placed on the Game Pass service on the same day, and subscribers of this service have been able to download and enjoy these works for free. Now if you visit this service, you will see the names of big games such as Halo, Gears 5, Hellblade and Nier. Automata in the list of games on this service. This means you can access a number of the best games released in recent years by purchasing a console and paying $1 for the first month of Game Pass. $1 is a fee that some games consider for a skin or a new gun. Now you can access the games of the day at this cost. Therefore, this is one of the main areas in which Sony should compete with Microsoft. Definitely putting big games on the game service after the day of supply has huge costs for Microsoft, but this will benefit them in the long run and not only compensate for these huge costs, but also to profitability. It remains to be seen whether Sony is also willing to consider such a budget for its service. Of course, news suggests that Sony does not intend to put its exclusive games on the Spartacus service for free on the day of launch, but it should be seen what this will look like in the case of multi-platform games. Will the pressure of competition make Sony make other decisions or not? These are all questions that we have to wait at least a few months to answer. The next determinant will naturally be the price of this service. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the cost of a month's normal Game Pass subscription is about $10 and the 1-month cost of a Game Pass Ultimate subscription is about $15. However, the price of a full game in the 9th generation will be $60 or $70, which means you will have access to a larger number of games at a far lower cost. Now the question arises whether Sony can also consider such reasonable prices for its service. If this price is higher, will it have enough content to justify the price difference? These are the questions that are raised about Spartacus, and everyone is waiting to get the right answers soon. The last one that will definitely be decisive in the success of the Spartacus service is how to run or download old games as well as backwards compatibility. As you know, Game Pass allows you to download many old games easily and play offline on your system. However, the PS Now service now needs high-speed internet to run PlayStation 3 games and does not provide good support for old works. It is important to see if the Spartacus service takes a better approach. The information currently available from the Spartacus service is a bit limited, so it may be a little early to judge this service. We know that Microsoft's Game Pass has been able to greatly improve the gaming experience and reduce the cost of playing games dramatically. Will Spartacus appear so successful? Do Sony's masterminds have far better ideas, and Spartacus is set to appear on a game-back level? Or will it be merely an incomplete imitation of the service and the winning leaf will remain in Microsoft's hands? All of these are questions that we will have to wait at least a few months to answer. But Sony hasn't usually disappointed its fans, and we hope that's the case with the new Spartacus service. But what do you think, users? How much do you know the chances of success of this service? In the comments section, I am waiting for your comments.